Today is the day. In just 90 minutes from now, Jeff Bezos, his brother Mark Bezos, aviation icon Wally Funk, and our first paying customer, Oliver Damon, will launch to space and back. Today at Blue Origin, it's first human flight. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ariane Cornell, and on behalf of everyone at Blue Origin, I am thrilled to welcome you to first human flight. It's a big day here at Blue Origin. But first, let's talk about who's on board today. This is our crew. In their flight suits with their first human flight mission patches, they have completed training and they are ready to go this morning. Right in the center, of course, is our founder, Jeff Bezos. He's dreamed of going to space since he was a little boy. Jeff will be seated in seat number 6, right next to the hatch. Jeff invited his brother Mark Bezos to join him on the journey. Mark will be seated in seat number 4. And since there are 2 Bezoses flying today, Mark's call sign is going to be Demo. That is an acronym for his kids' first names. And the other astronauts' call signs are going to be their last names. You'll hear that, of course, over the radio later today. In seat number 3 in the capsule, Wally Funk. Wally has been trying to get to space her entire life. And today she'll surpass John Glenn, American hero, as the oldest person to reach space at the age of 82. Oliver Damon, occupying seat number 1, will be the youngest person to have traveled to space at just 18 years old. He joins us from the Netherlands. So today we have both the youngest and the oldest people to have ever flown in space. How about that? What a crew do we have for you this morning? Each of our inaugural crew will be receiving an exclusive Omega watch as a gift, which will fly with them on their historic flight to space. And each watch will be engraved with their name, the flight number, and a unique Blue Origin feather on the back, something to remind them of today's mission for years to come. This one, they've donated to me for the day, but sorry, Omega, you may or may not be getting it back. Sorry, not sorry, actually. Folks, this is an authentic rocket ride. You're in the crew capsule, launching 100 kilometers up over the Kármán line, the internationally recognized line of space, and safely back to Earth. And what a crew capsule it is. Let's take a look.
For your once-in-a-lifetime journey, you will travel past the boundaries of Earth's atmosphere and into outer space. Featuring windows that comprise 1/3 of the capsule's surface structure, the largest windows ever in space, you'll have a view of the curve of the planet and the vast darkness of the cosmos. Every detail of the capsule has been precision engineered for your safety and comfort, with reclining seats specifically designed to absorb the impact of landing and an escape motor that can safely propel the capsule from the booster rocket. At the apex of your flight, you'll experience weightlessness. Unbuckling from your seat, you're free to explore different perspectives from each window before your return to Earth begins. This is the beginning of a revolution in space travel, and Blue Origin is going to take you there.
Everybody for joining us live for New Shepard's first human flight. We are at T-minus 45 minutes, and here the astronauts come.
Right now, they are just waiting for the go-ahead from the pad crew that is preparing the capsule to start astronaut load.
Standing by here from Capcom.
New Shepard, this is Blue Origin Mission Control. Good morning, astronauts, and welcome aboard the RSS First Step. Let's get things started with a comm check. Astronaut Oliver, how do you read?
Blue Control, SS Oliver, loud and clear.
Copy. Astronaut Wally, how do you read me?
Wally, push the button and answer. Push the button until you can hear good. Oh, boy, loud and clear.
Copy, Astronaut Wally. Astronaut Demo.
Blue Control, this is Astronaut Demo. I have you loud and clear.
Copy. Astronaut Bezos.
Blue Control, Bezos. I read you loud and clear. Thanks for everything, Sarah. We appreciate it.
It's my honor and my pleasure. All right, astronauts, we are at T-minus 21 minutes and counting. As we proceed, I'll keep you updated. For now, just sit back and relax.
Gary, do you want to talk to us a little bit about today's flight profile, how they're getting up to space over the Kármán line and back home down here to West Texas?
Okay, so T-0 is actually not the point of liftoff. It's when we send the command to start the engine. It lifts off about 7 seconds later. It will ascend for about 2.5 minutes and then shut off. It goes through what we call MECO, main engine cutoff. About 20 seconds after that, the capsule will separate, and that's when the fasten seatbelt light on their panels will turn off, and they'll be able to float around the capsule for 3 to 4 minutes. During that time, both vehicles are still ascending, and they will ascend above 100 kilometers. The Kármán line today, we're headed for about 105, 106 kilometers, and then start their descent. The capsule, the booster will actually re-enter first. It's more aerodynamic. Before it hits the atmosphere, it deploys wedge fins on top to stabilize it, and then uses those aft fins to steer back over the pad. Just over the pad, about 20,000 feet above, it deploys drag brakes to slow itself down, and then restarts its engines just seconds before hitting the ground to slow itself down to a soft landing. The landing legs will come out just seconds before landing. It might do 1 or 2 maneuvers to make sure that it's over that pad, and then it will touch down softly. Meanwhile, the capsule will continue its flight. The astronauts will strap back in before hitting the atmosphere, get back in their seats. There'll be thrusters that will stabilize the capsule just to prevent it from rocking too much, and then parachutes will deploy about 10,000 feet above the ground. First, drogues will fire, and those will extract the mains. And then finally, a landing will occur on a cushion of air, which will fire just about 6 feet off the ground.
T-minus 2 minutes, there we go.
Bridge is retracting.
The bridge is retracting. There's Oliver on the left, Jeff Bezos on the right. We are about to go to space, everybody.
We are in auto sequence.
All right, here we go, everybody. Thousands of people contributed years to this historic moment. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Blue Origin's first human flight. Godspeed, first crew of New Shepard. Let's light this candle.
T-16, guidance and turn. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Command engine start. 2, 1.
goodness, listen to the roar of the BE-3 engine. We are just about to pass through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure. That was when the stresses on the vehicle are at their maximum.
Max Q.
Max Q is confirmed. Beautiful burn on that BE-3 engine. All right, coming up here on MECO, main engine cutoff. That will be followed shortly by separation. And at that point, after separation, we're gonna let the astronauts unbuckle and take in the freedoms of zero G. There is MECO, main engine cutoff. A beautiful shot down the New Shepard rocket. Look at that view. And here we are. You can start to see, stand by. You're going to see the separation of the capsule from the booster itself.
Go, guys. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's incredible. To space.
Unbelievable.
Is it everything you thought it would be? Here, look. Oliver. Move your head just a little.
That's great!
Can you move your head a little while it
Oh,
flies?
yeah. Hi, Mom! I love it.
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Look at the blackness of space.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Here, catch.
Oh, yeah. Finger balls.
Ready?
Woohoo!
Here it comes. Yeah, you just have to wait for it. Who wants a Skittle?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Sure
With
one.
your arm, and I'm going to pull you down.
All right, see if you can catch this in your mouth. Yeah, well done. Here, toss me one. Let me try.
Here it goes. Oh, sure. Mid fast.
Here, try again.
I can't get it up.
I got you. Oh, wow.
No, awesome.
He coming. Oh.
It's so good.
Here. Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Woo!
This is incredible. Enjoy that.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh, wow.
Man, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
different, isn't it?
It's a little different. I cannot.
Oh, wow. Guys,
Thank you,
take a moment to look
sweetheart.
outside.
Wonderful. Oh, fantastic. Look at this. It's dark up here.
Oh, wow.
2,000 miles an hour.
Everybody in?
First step, status check. Astronaut Oliver.
Oh, my word.
Oh, wow.
Let's go more.
Oliver, status check. Oh, sorry.
Blue Control, Oliver, status perfect. In seat.
Copy, astronaut Wally.
Wally. Blue Control, Wally is in seat.
Copy, astronaut Demo.
Astronaut demo in my seat.
Copy, astronaut Bezos.
Happy.
Copy.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us live for our first human flight on New Shepard. So far, a nominal flight. Our booster is about to return to its landing pad. There we see engine relight. The sonic boom. And booster touchdown. Welcome back, New Shepard. A beautiful rocket that provided a beautiful flight to space.
First step, your booster has landed.
Booster landed. Blue Control, Bezos, that's great to hear about the booster.
And there it is, our crew capsule with our 4 crew members on board.
Stand by drogues. Stand by drogues. Stand by main. Stand by main.
Oh, so far, a nominal flight. Here comes the crew capsule back from space. The drogues deployed. Here are the mains out, reefing and coming to full inflation. Our rocket went over Mach 3, and now they're coming floating back down at just about 15 or 16 miles an hour. And touchdown. Welcome back, New Shepard's first human crew. What a
Welcome
flight.
back to Earth's first step. Congratulations to all of you.
Ah, what a day, what a day.
It's the only proper way to end the space flight.
Exactly, only proper way to end a space flight. Everybody, I want to thank you all for joining us from around the world for today's Blue Origin historic first human flight. The road to space is being built, everybody, and we took a huge step today. What a day. Everybody, my name is Ariane Cornell. Thank you so much for joining us. It has been a pleasure and an honor to be your host. And of course, until our next launch, Gradatum Ferocity.